JFET operates in ohmic region when A VGS 0. B VGS is less than pinch of voltage. C VGS is positive. D VGS VDS. The correct answer is VGS is less than pinch of voltage. In CE connection, the leakage current of a transistor is about A10x109A, B5x106A, C200x106A, D5x103A. The correct answer is 200x106A. The early effect in a BJT is caused by A. Fast turn on, B. Fast turn off, C. Large collector base reverse bias, D. Large emitter base forward bias. The correct answer is large collector base reverse bias. In a common emitter BJT amplifier, the maximum usable supply voltage is limited by A. Avalanche breakdown of base emitter junction, B. Collector emitter breakdown voltage with base open VCEO, C. Collector emitter breakdown voltage with emitter open VCEO, D. Zener breakdown voltage of the emitter base junction. The correct answer is collector emitter breakdown voltage with emitter open VCEO. The temperature of cathode is increased from 2500 K to 2600 K. The increase in thermionic emission current is about A 0.1, B 4, C 50, D 150. The correct answer is 150. Consider the following statement: at finite temperature, magnetic dipoles in a material are randomly oriented, giving low magnetization. When magnetic field H is applied, the magnetization A1, B2, C2 3, D1 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3. Ferrites have A. Low copper loss, B. Low eddy current loss, C. Low resistivity, D. Higher specific gravity compared to iron. The correct answer is low resistivity. E.g. is the band gap, A is pre-factor, K is Boltzmann constant. Which one of the following is the remaining grade of paper used in paper capacitor besides the other two grade of paper, low and extra low loss? A. Strong dielectric, B. Regular, C. Rough, D. High loss. The correct answer is regular. Barkhausen criterion of oscillation is A1, B A1, C A1, D A1. The correct answer is A1. The current through a PN junction diode with V volts applied to the P region to the N region, where I0 is the reverse saturation current to the diode, M the ideality factor, K the Boltzmann constant, T the absolute temperature, and Q the magnitude of charge on an electron is AI0 EQV MKT1, BI0 EQV MKT, CI01 EQV MKT, DI0 EQV MKT1. The correct answer is I0 EQV MKT. The ratio of diffusion constant for hole dP to the mobility for holes is proportional to AT2, BT, C1T, DT3. The correct answer is T. The carrier mobility in a semiconductor is 0.4 m2 versus its diffusion constant at 300 K will be in m2s. A 0.43, B 0.16, C 0.04, D 0.01. The correct answer is 0.16. During induction heating of metals, which of the following is abnormally high? A. Frequency, B. Voltage, C. Current, D. Power factor. The correct answer is frequency. The output VI characteristics of enhancement type MOSFET has A. Only an ohmic region, B. Only a saturation region, C. An ohmic region at low voltage value and a saturation region at high voltage. D. A saturation region at low voltage value and an ohmic region at high voltage. The correct answer is an ohmic region at low voltage value and a saturation region at high voltage. In a full wave rectifier, the current in each of the diodes flows for a. The complete cycle of the input signal. B. Half cycle of the input signal. C. Less than half cycle of the input signal. D. 1/4 cycle of the input signal. The correct answer is half cycle of the input signal. In an ideal junction transistor, the impurity concentration in emitter E base B and collector C is such that A EBC, B BCE, C CEB, D CEB. The correct answer is EBC. The rating of a transformer to deliver 100 watts of DC power to a load under half-wave rectifier will be nearly A 1 kVA, B 350 W, C 175 W, D 108 W. The correct answer is 350 W. When a PN junction is forward biased, the current remains zero till the applied voltage overcomes the barrier potential. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Which rectifier has the best ratio of rectification? A. Half-wave rectifier. B. Full-wave rectifier. C. Bridge rectifier. D. Three-phase full-wave rectifier. The correct answer is three-phase full-wave rectifier. In an integrated circuit, the CO2 layers provide A. Electrical connection to external CKT. B. Physical strength. C. Isolation. D. Conducting path. The correct answer is isolation. For a N-channel JFET with our 010 kW VGS 0 VVP6 VTHE drain resistance RD at VGS 3V is given by A. 40 K, B. 2.5 K, C. 4.44 kW, D. 120 kW. The correct answer is 40 K. Which of the following are voltage-controlled devices? A. Vacuum triode. B. FET. C. SCR. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is both A and B. Which of the following is known as insulated gate FET? A. JFET. B. MOSFET. C. Both JFET and MOSFET. D. None of the above. The correct answer is MOSFET. Which impurity atom will give p-type semiconductor when added to intrinsic semiconductor? A. Phosphorus. B. Boron. C. Arsenic. D. Antimony. The correct answer is boron. An insulator will conduct when the A. voltage applied is more than the breakdown voltage. B. temperature is raised to very high level. C. either A or B above. D. none of the above. The correct answer is either A or B above. Zener breakdown occurs A. due to rupture of covalent band. B. mostly in germanium junctions. C. in lightly doped junctions. D. due to thermally generated minority carriers. The correct answer is due to rupture of covalent band. The maximum power handling capacity of a resistor depends on A. total surface area. B. resistance value. C. thermal capacity of the resistor. D. resistivity of the material used in the resistor. The correct answer is thermal capacity of the resistor. Epitaxial growth is used in ICS. A. because it produces low parasitic capacitance. B. because it yields back-to-back isolating PN junction. C. to grow single crystal N-doped silicon on a single crystal P-type substrate. D. To gross selectivity single crystal p-doped silicon of one resistivity on a p-type substrate of a different resistivity. The correct answer is to gross selectivity single crystal p-doped silicon of one resistivity on a p-type substrate of a different resistivity. The mean lifetime of carrier may range from 10 seconds to hundreds of seconds. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In which mode of BJT operation are both junctions forward biased? A. Active. B. Saturation. C. Cut-off. D. Reverse active. The correct answer is saturation. Addition of a small amount of antimony to germanium will result in A. Formation of p-type semiconductor. B. More free electrons than holes in the semiconductor. C. Antimony concentrating on the edges of the crystals. D. Increased resistance. The correct answer is more free electrons than holes in the semiconductor. In intrinsic semiconductor, magnitude of free electron and hole concentrations are equal. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. A. PN junction offers A. High resistance in forward as well as reverse direction. B. Low resistance in forward as well as reverse direction. C. Conducts in forward direction only. D. Conducts in reverse direction only. The correct answer is conducts in forward direction only. In modern MOSFET S, the material used for the gate is A. High purity silicon. B. High purity silica. C. Heavily doped polycrystalline silicon. D. Epitaxial grown silicon. The correct answer is heavily doped polycrystalline silicon. Consider the following circuit configuration. A2143. B1243. C2134. D1234. The correct answer is 1243. In a PNP transistor operating in forward active mode, A base is positive with respect to emitter and collector. B base is negative with respect to emitter and collector. C emitter is positive with respect to base and base is positive with respect to collector. D emitter is negative with respect to base and base is positive with respect to collector. The correct answer is emitter is positive with respect to base and base is positive with respect to collector. Consider the following statements. A2431. B2413. C4213. D3231. The correct answer is 4213. If both the emitter base and the collector base junctions of a bipolar transistor are forward biased, the transistor is in the A. Active region. B. Saturated region. C. Cut-off region. D. Inverse mode. The correct answer is saturated region. In a triode, the potential of grid with respect to cathode is usually A. 0. B. Negative. C. Positive. D. 0 or positive. The correct answer is negative. A varactor diode is A. Reverse biased. B. Forward biased. C. Biased to breakdown. D. Unbiased. The correct answer is reverse biased. Fermi level in intrinsic semiconductor is at the center of forbidden energy band. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In a phototransistor, the photocurrent is A. Emitter base junction. B. Collector base junction. C. Collector. D. Either A or B. The correct answer is collector base junction. In photoelectric emission, the maximum kinetic energy of emitted electron is proportional to AF, BF, CF2, DF3. The correct answer is F. Hall effect is observed in a specimen when it is carrying current and is placed in a magnetic field. The resulting electric field inside the specimen will be in A direction normal to both current and magnetic field. B. The direction of current. C. Direction antiparallel to magnetic field. D. An arbitrary direction depend upon conductivity. The correct answer is direction normal to both current and magnetic field.